Hi, I'm Jason from BodyWorx Physio in Newcastle. Our next section of this tutorial is on mid-back and neck pain, which is a common problem that we see in cyclists. So a lot of the problems come from stiffness in through the mid-back that then causes bad posture up through the mid-back and shoulders and stress on through the neck muscles. We have to remember that for every 1 degree forward our head comes compared to our shoulder, it adds about an extra 10% of force in through the neck muscles and joints. So this condition can often present in a varied way. Sometimes we feel stiffness in between the shoulder blades or tightness through there, sometimes tightness through our traps and neck. It can also present as neck pain with referral into the head and headaches, especially when you're cycling. And we often see that it worsens for the longer the duration of the activity. So what we're going to look at first in our screening test is check out the movement in through our mid-back. So our first test is sitting down, arms crossed, and looking at the rotation. Now I have horrible rotation in through my mid-back, so this is clearly a failed test. We're ideally looking to get around to at least 45 degrees in either direction. I'm probably sitting at about 30 degrees at the moment, so my thoracic's very stiff at the moment. The next one we're looking at is our extension range. So just to show you side on, what we're looking at is we want to sit up nice and tall and then extend our arms up. Now in this case you can see that I can get my arms up to 90 degrees, so I've got okay extension in through my mid-back. If you struggle to get your arms up all the way, or if when you do it you hyperextend through your lower back down through here to get that range, it means you've got a stiffness in through the mid-back. You may also already know that you have a stiffness there because of the way that you already know your shape of your mid-back is a little bit hunched forward. So the problem with that is, as I said, when we're hunched forward, it puts extra pressure in through those joints, but also up in through the neck. So what can we do to help prevent it or start fixing the problem? Well, the number one thing we need to do is to start stretching. So the first stretch we're going to do is using a fit ball. This is a nice gentle way to start. So rolling down onto our back and arching over. Nice and relaxed. Holding there for 30 seconds. Our other option is we can use a rolled up towel at home. So getting just a normal towel, rolling it up nice and tightly, placing it on the floor, and relaxing over. Once again, holding for 30 seconds. We usually say to do this at a few different levels, so you might start down here, up here, and then a little bit higher, holding each level. To do the advanced version of that, you can use a blue foam roller. Now these are often available in physio and sports stores, and they range somewhere between $20 up to $90. I would say the average for them is probably about $60. Bear in mind that if you get the really cheap ones, a lot of the time they can be made from a different foam that tends to compress when you lay on them, so they only last about a week. So make sure you get one that's got a nice firm foam that's not just going to collapse when you put weight on it. So with this foam roller, we're going to go down onto the floor, onto our back, and with this we can actually roll through it. From our mid-back right up to the base of our neck. Now it's normal when you do this, you may hear a few little cracks. That's fine, that's just the joints moving around. I would recommend that you start with the fit ball or the towel as a start out exercise, and then progress to this once you feel comfortable with those, because this can be quite aggressive. Your next one to do is a rotation stretch through the thoracic. One leg across, opposite arm to leg, twisting around, gently looking over your shoulder. Holding that stretch for 30 seconds, and then repeat on the other side. So our last stretch that we're going to do is a trap stretch in through our neck. So to do this, we place one arm behind the back, take the chin down to the opposite armpit, feeling a stretch in through the neck. And then depending on how you tilt the chin up or down, you'll feel it in a different part of the neck muscles. Try these exercises out to help target and prevent mid-back pain and neck pain when you're doing your cycling.